Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Top Chef.
It's the final four. Hosea, Fabio, Stefan, and Carla are left.
Yes, and they are in New Orleans.
At Homer's house.
Alright, so they met up with Emeril Lagasse, the guest judge for this week.
He looks different.
He's getting old.
He's a bullfrog. Alright, so it's the Quickfire, and who shows up but Jaime, Jeff, and Leah.
What?
Oh yeah.
They're giving one of them a chance to get back in the competition. So the winner of this Quickfire will join the final four in the Elimination Challenge.
But they can't just stay in the competition.
No.
They have to win the Elimination Challenge to make it on to the final four again. Well, actually, yeah.
Final three.
Final three. Alright, so you have to create a dish using crawfish.
They had 1 hour.
So Jeff made shrimp and grits.
Woo!
He knew what he was doing.
Jaime went the breakfast route and made griddled corn cakes, eggs, and sausage.
And
crawfish.
Well, the crawfish was in the cream sauce.
Okay.
Leah. She'd never seen no crawfish before.
She made a makeshift gumbo.
So, needless to say, Jeff pulled it off. Pulled it out of his arse. And he made it to the Elimination Challenge.
Emeril seemed pretty impressed with all three dishes, though, so...
But he really liked Jeff's.
Yes, so, as a reward, Jeff got a copy of Emeril's new cookbook.
Ooh.
Yeah, and everyone went to eat at Emeril's restaurant.
Well, Jeff and the final four went to go eat at...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, the other losers didn't
Everyone
get in
who's on the show still.
Right. So, the next morning, they meet at the Mardi Gras warehouse.
It was crazy. They had, like, Mardi Gras floats everywhere. It was so awesome.
Padma's there with Emeril and Tom Colicchio.
And she's like, tonight you will be catering the masquerade ball at a museum of art.
For a crew.
Yeah.
For I can't remember which crew it was.
I can't remember what museum it was either. But they're catering for 100 people, and they have to create 2 dishes and 1 cocktail, and 1 dish must be Creole.
That's right. So they're going to have 5 hours of prep at Emeril's restaurant, Delmonico's, and 1 hour at the actual museum. So the winner, you don't just get to move on. You get a Toyota Venza.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
And Fabio really needs it because my car, it's a piece of poo.
Actually, it's poop.
I thought you said poop.
No. Silent
I
P
like
at the
poo
end.
better. So, Hosea. Or Hosea. You make the decision.
I feel like I've heard that a few too many times.
Oh, yeah. He made a duck, andouille, and chicken gumbo.
What is andouille?
I
did
don't
it like
know.
5 times this episode. But anyway.
I never heard of it before.
It took him all day to make the roux because he had to have it really dark and like he wanted the flavors really worked in there.
It paid off because people really liked it. And they liked his pear-crusted catfish also.
Yep. And his cocktail, a hurricane with Grand
Marnier and rum.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically they liked all of his stuff.
Pretty much.
Carla, she is from the South, so she knows about Southern cooking. She just put her spin on her cooking, and it came out very, very good.
So she made this oyster stew, but she doesn't have much experience shucking.
Oh, the oysters, yeah.
It took her forever. She was seriously doing it, like, at the station.
Yeah.
But it was a hit.
Yeah.
The oyster stew.
Also a hit was her shrimp and andouille beignet. They loved it. It was very light. They loved the seasoning. She doesn't drink, so she decided to make a non-alcoholic cranberry spritzer, which they also really liked.
Before they tasted it, though, everyone was like, ugh, non-alcoholic.
I know, but then once they tasted it, they were like, non-alcoholic?
Yeah, so Stefan made a duck and rabbit gumbo with grits underneath.
They loved his grits. They were super creamy.
Yeah, they looked
But
good.
his roux was not dark enough.
But it had the same good flavor and taste. I don't get that.
Well, they also didn't like the fact that he didn't make his own sausage.
Yeah.
He used the sausage that was in the freezer. He had an apple beignet, which was really good that they liked.
And his drink was a black cherry and rum cocktail, which was too sweet.
They don't like it too sweet.
No, they thought his food was good, but it didn't have enough soul.
Right. So, my little Jeff. Fried oyster with sausage, and yes.
Homemade.
That's right. Making his own sausage paid off because they really recognized that.
Yeah.
And he also had his crawfish pot de creme, which looked really good, and they enjoyed it. But his drink, the cucumber mojito, wait, what? They loved it.
It was their favorite.
That's right. But it was really green.
So,
and it really tasted like cucumbers.
Did you taste it?
I didn't. I wish I could have because I'm a huge cucumber fan.
Me too.
So, Fabio rounds up the crew.
He came to Nolans with a mohawk.
That's right.
This was the season without a mohawk, and he brought it to the table.
Yeah. He also said the masquerade party was like some old porno.
With all the masks. Okay,
What
Fabio.
kind of porno are you watching?
Moving on.
Alright, so his first dish was a sausage and rabbit makshu with grits. Again, they liked his grits.
They liked pretty much everything tonight.
They really liked his makshu. But the heat was missing.
He likes everything sweet.
Okay. He had also a crawfish and crab stew with cassarici pasta. Homemade.
He's the pasta king.
He went all out. He made sure that he pulled out all of the stops.
He also baked some
Muffalata bread.
Yeah.
Come on. Who does that?
It looked really good.
It looked amazing.
I wanted it.
He had a bell pepper martini.
But again, too sweet.
Ugh, Fabio.
Fabio.
Well, the good news is, Gail's back.
Ah!
Puffy!
Bye, Toby. We'll miss you.
Yeah, you know, Toby was a very good replacement for Gail, but I'm very glad Gail is back.
I mean, she's Gail.
And she's looking fabulous, by the way.
Alright, so they asked everyone to go to the judges' table.
Yeah, see all of you at
Yep.
judges' table, please.
So after they talked to them, they sent them out, they called them back in, and the winner, Carla. So she got the car, and I was really happy for her, but that meant that
Jeff was
Jeff
gone.
had to go.
Yeah, so they told Hosea he was okay. So in the end, it came down to Stefan and Fabio.
No,
I don't want either of them to go.
No.
Fabio's eliminated. I was ready to cry.
It seemed like they were more disappointed with Stefan's dish, but I think since he was so strong throughout the whole thing, they decided to keep him.
Yeah, I thought for sure Stefan was going to go, but Fabio went and baked bread. How can you send him home?
I know.
I was really shocked. So, let's get over it though, because next week it's the final 3.
Oh.
You have to make the best 3-course meal of your life.
But you have help.
Yes.
Who's coming back?
I don't know. I can only imagine. I don't want the people who are going to sabotage me. I want to sleep in the bunkie bed. All right, till next time. Much love.